What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Check it out. Bill Belichick, New England Patriots, Super Bowl bound again. Hey, man, you know, this team, they absolutely smoked Pittsburgh in that opening game. And I mean, they smoked them 33-3. And, Ben Roethlisberger didn't play very well, but you have to attribute the Patriots for what they did. Tom Brady was Tom Brady. He was on fire. And Josh Gordon smoked these guys. But here's the thing. Uh Gronkowski is talking about coming out of retirement. We all know that they got Antonio Brown. Now, Antonio Brown just had it's like this guy is a magnet for trouble. But he had this sexual assault rape case, whatever you want to call it, that has surfaced. And but I'm not sure, the NFL code of conduct, I'm not sure what they're going to do. Usually when you get these things, these domestic violence cases or whatever, they suspend these players. So I haven't heard much about them laying any punishments on Antonio Brown. So the last we heard is he's supposed to be back in the next game. But when you look at the Patriots and you look at the way they play, and you got a possibility of Gronkowski coming back, and then adding Antonio Brown to Tom Brady's weapons, it makes you think, guys, how can this team be stopped? I was talking to someone earlier today on another live, and I said they kind of remind you of that Golden State Warriors team when Kevin Durant was on there and when he was healthy. It's like that they're not going to be beat. And we have some talented teams in the league, some talented, very talented football teams in the league. But when you give Tom Brady that kind of power, it's going to be extremely hard to stop him. Tom Brady doesn't even have to have the best receivers. He makes some receivers, appear to be greater than they are. And he doesn't have to have the best receivers, and he's still going to be Tom Brady. But when you give him that kind of weaponry, wow. Uh, Tom Brady is an amazing guy. In my opinion, the best quarterback that's ever touched this league. And I've been watching football for a long time, 30 some odd years. And Tom Brady is just hands down one of the greatest, if not the greatest quarterback that has ever played this game. And when you give a guy like that all of those weapons, I mean, you look at Antonio Brown and Josh Gordon alone, it's hard to contain those two guys. But then you add a Julian Edelman and a Gronkowski in there. I mean, he can just pretty much, lay back. And that offensive line is great. They give him plenty of time to throw that ball. And then you have Burkhead, and White. And look, these guys, in that backfield causes problems themselves. So, if Burkhead gets started and those safeties have to drop down, and then you got the two weapons of Josh Gordon and Antonio Brown and Gronkowski on that field. How do you stop them? How do you even plan your defense to stop that kind of stuff? It's going to be extremely hard for any team. So, the question is are the Patriots Super Bowl bound again? 150 words or less in a comment, or you can send an audio recording in of 30 seconds or less to Speak Your Mind Sports Talk at gmail.com. You guys tell us what you think. Put your thinking caps on. Mastermind contest is in play, guys. And we're coming close to the end of the season. So, we may extend this season to 10 weeks. Last season was 8 weeks. We started, so we might do 10 weeks, or we might just cut it short at 8 weeks, and award a champion there. But either way, guys, that's the topic for, that's the question for this topic, this football topic. Will the Patriots make the Super Bowl again? And in my opinion, which doesn't matter much, it's all about what you guys think. But in my opinion, I don't see anyone stopping them. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs did very well last year, and they've made some pretty good additions to their defense, which was an issue for the Chiefs last season. Defense was a problem. So they've improved on their team. You know, the defense on the defensive side anyway. Their offense was great anyway, but they made a lot of improvements on their defense, and so uh, that could be a team that could possibly give them some problems. But the Chiefs just lost to the Packers. Now the Packers look good, but the Chiefs still lost. They lost to the Packers, so you know, I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that the Patriots are, actually the Chiefs just beat the hell out of the Jaguars, I think 49-25 or 26 something, 24-26. I think 40, no, not 49. It was 40-26. So let me correct myself on that. The Chiefs just actually won. They beat the heck out of the Jaguars. So, the Chiefs could be a team to stop the Patriots from getting there, but it's going to be a hard, fought game. I look at that might be an offensive shootout because the Chiefs are pretty hard to stop too. And Patrick Mahomes seems like he's going to pick up right where he left off last season. And when I look at the landscape of the AFC, those two teams are my forerunners. But remember, it's about what you guys think, not about what D. Jefferson think, because this competition is for you guys. I can't even get in. I just get up here and give you guys the options. Do the Patriots make the Super Bowl again or not? And this is an early pick, guys. That's what predictions are about. We kind of try to predict what will happen, and that's the question for this topic. Will Bill Belichick and the Patriots get back to that Super Bowl? Will they win that AFC title again this season? Now, I'm envisioning, granted no injuries, because we always have injuries, especially during the football season. So they actually had a player injured already, the Patriots did. But you know, I can see them winning that AFC championship and heading back to the Super Bowl again, because they are stacked. They are really stacked on that wide receiver core and the tight end. Again, you got Edelman, you have Josh Gordon, and you have Antonio Brown. And then for a tight end, you have Big Gronkowski, which he's a monster. He's hard to stop also. And that's just a plethora of weaponry for Tom Brady to pick defenses apart. And he's excellent at that. So, guys, do they go again? 150 words or less in the comment section, or you can send an audio recording of 30 seconds or less to speakyourmindsportstalk@gmail.com. Remember, guys, relevant facts to this topic. Relevant facts, okay? And that's how you score. It's just that simple. And, let us know what you think. And for the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace, guys.